pointers allow you to pass references or values within your programs. Matter of fact, you can even use the pointer to call like the memory address location of something. So let's go ahead and get in there. We're going to create two functions. 0val, and we're going to call this iValInit, and then iVal is going to equal 0. Now let's create another function called 0pointer, IPTR, and we're going to do asterisk in it, curly brackets, and asterisk PTR equals 0. Okay, so what's the difference between these? This is an actual init integer. This asterisk, however, changes this. No longer is it just an integer. As a matter of fact, this asterisk means that, ignore this because it's just calling integer. It's actually doing the pointer for us. So this is without a pointer. This is just a value. And then this is the actual pointer when we're using that asterisk within the code. Let's go ahead and start using this. We're going to do I equals 1. And we'll do a, let's see, line. And initial, which is going to be I, and then 0val, we're going to 0val I. So in other words, we're going to be passing this integer of 1 to here, and we're going to print this. Then we're going to take it and we're going to 0pointer it, and we're going to do ampersand I this time. Why ampersand I? Well, that gives us the memory address. So everything within the computer, any program that's running, has a memory address. Just kind of like how the post office gives your home an address. The reason for the memory address is it tells the computer where this program is at in memory. So it knows, okay, I need to go to this spot here, and then I'm going to find the code that I'm looking for, or the program, or what have you, right? The instruction set that I need. Now we're also going to call the pointer, and this is going to be ampersand I. So this ampersand I down here is actually printing off the memory address, whereas this is not. This is just going to give us the pointer to I. So let's go ahead and save this, and let's run it and see what we get. All right, here's our initial, which is 1, and that's where we called here, because we're just printing off 1, because that's what I is. The 0 value of I, which is going to be 1, because we're really not changing anything with this 0 val, right? Now the pointer for it is going to be 0, and then this is the actual memory address that puts this value, this I in, within the memory of my computer. So out of the 64 gigs of memory I've got on my computer, this is the actual spot within memory that it saved it at in order to run it. So the reason that this doesn't change it, but this does, is because this is the pointer, this is the memory address, this is the pointer, this is the value. Hopefully that makes sense. I imagine we're going to be doing a lot more of this stuff, but at least understand this. With pointers, it allows you to find the location of it or point to it. So I just said it points to it. Isn't that wonderful? But it allows you to have the location of where you're saving the program and be able to use that for whatever you need to use it for. But just understand that it has this capability, and we'll see how we can use this probably later on in some more examples. All right, next is strings and runes.